right now.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. You've got Hayes, Randall out there with Aaron Nesmith. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Kessler in at the 5 down low. And for the Warriors, Monk is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Toppin. Then it's Barrett, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. And this time of the season, Brent, you know this, what our front office is focused in on right now.
Well, teams got to be really honest about the arc of where it is their team is. Are they competitive? Are they playoff caliber? Are they championship caliber? And depending on where that is, you're going to be very patient with either development or you're going to be impatient to dive in to try to win a championship at all costs. So lots of time here to go, but decisions will be made as the season goes on.
Here's Fox. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Fox feeling it out a bit. Here's the screen. And it's off from three-point range. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ISO scorer. They run a lot of actions from him, so they have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point. It's going to take all 5 guys to try and stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. R.J. Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with R.J. Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that way.
Now, here's Fox. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Free throw good, Fox. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Fox hits them both.
So much talk about who's the fastest player in the league, and Fox always being mentioned there. His speed and stepping into this leadership role, lots of great signs from De'Aaron Fox.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And it's the Warriors' ball. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Randall outside. Takes a 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, improving his three-point range and confidence and rhythm from the three-point line, that's opening up some things for Julius Randle.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
at the numbers for Fox. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 22 points per, 5 assists, and just over 2 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
On defense, Atlanta. Toppin finds Barrett. Outside, Fox. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Becoming more confident and a little bit more poised in terms of how he scores is De'Aaron Fox.
And here's Hayes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Fox, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Kessler passes to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Over Monk. No good from Booker.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And here's Hayes following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Here's Kessler. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
And 1:01 left in the first. Taken away by Hayes. Out to the right wing. Neesmith, the pass to Booker. Second shot opportunity. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Booker doing a good job of boxing his man out and good at guessing where that miss was coming off.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game. Different look here for the Warriors. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Buzelis comes in for Toppin. Martin's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Malik Monk. Free throw good, Booker.
Known as one of the purest scorers in the game, Booker's main focus remains competing for championships.
Pass to Martin. To the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Jackson. Stewart, a screen for Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Stewart kicks to Booker. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 7 points for Devin Booker.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's Atlanta up 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Okoro. Booker out there with Jackson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Phillips in at the 4 spot. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And so Fox will bring it up for the Warriors. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. And he knocks down the first one.
Caleb Martin is a classic high-effort player, using that athleticism to blast through defenses and taking that first step with no hesitation.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. When you think of Caleb Martin, Brent, what comes first to your mind?
I think energy, Kevin, for me. I mean, Caleb is always out on the floor on both ends, just putting pressure, whether he's running in transition, attacking the basket, spotting up and finding space in the half court. The guy plays with a ton of confidence and wants to contribute.
For Atlanta, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Connaughton against Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Now, finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
Booker against Fox. Pass to Connaughton. Fox with the screen for Connaughton. Outside, Fox. Back to Connaughton. No good on the three. For Atlanta, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Booker with no one around. Booker sinks the 3.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Fox against Booker. Here's Capella. Rebound, Atlanta. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Now, here's Fox. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Second chance shot. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Not a lot of plays drawn up for Capella, so his energy and involvement come from that kind of activity there.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
T-shirt time. Dub Nation, who's going home with a free T-shirt? Here come those T-shirts. Dub Nation, make some noise. Let's hear you if you want one.
Different look here for the Warriors. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Clint Capella. Toppin comes in for Buzelis. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Caleb Martin. And Monk's subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Hayes the pass to Kessler. Booker outside. On the drive, Booker. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Monk. Some nice passing by Golden Stadium. Here's Barrett. Plays it up and banks it in.
Barrett getting down low doesn't mean he can't be aggressive. He was on that play.
1:37 left in the first half. Randall right side. There's the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
The overall game of Julius Randle is impressive. He's gritty. He is in there giving it Brent his everything.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about that year where he averaged 24, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. I mean, the only other guys that did that were Will Chamberlain, Oscar Robertson, Larry Bird, Russell Westbrook, Jokic, Giannis. All of those guys won MVPs. That's a heck of a list.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Martin's checked in for Fox. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Okoro, he's checked in for Booker. Warriors trail by 3. Outside, Barrett. Outside, Martin. Pass to Barrett. Hayes with the steal. Now, here's Neesmith. Over in the corner, Randall. Buries it from three-point range. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's Martin on the wing. 24 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Bitadze. Shot clock at 5. On for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Back to Okoro. That three off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fast half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First, let's take a look at the injuries this team has been dealing with.
Atlanta clearly hurting. The creativity of Jordan Poole with the ball in his hands, it's hard to replace. Not many guys in this league can break down their defender pretty much every time they got the ball.
Everybody hoping he gets right ASAP. And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for Atlanta.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things away when you do a bunch of things well.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Obi Toppin. And it's Fox. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Toppin. Still yet to score. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Fox. Good on the three-point shot.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Booker the pass to Randall. Kessler with it. Now Hayes. They set the screen. Neesmith can't get it to go. Warriors trail by 3. Taken away by Hayes. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Kessler. Back to Hayes. Hands it from downtown. Hayes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Hayes working off the ball, some nifty footwork to get himself set up for the J.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You got to love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
Well, you look at Booker. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Fox, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Pass to Kessler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And it's Fox with the ball for the Warriors. Trailing here by 8. They host the Clippers after this game. Randall against Toppin. Outside, Fox. 5 to shoot. And the layup falls. Fox has got 15 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Hayes. Back to Booker. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. That one good for 2.
And this is familiar territory for a marvelous scorer like Devin Booker.
Here's Monk. It's Barrett on the wing. Neesmith covering. Here's Toppin. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Fox. Yep, it counts. He's got 17.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Randall outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Pass to Barrett. Outside, Fox. Over Hayes. Another miss by Fox. Atlanta leading by 6. Booker the pass to Neesmith. Kessler a screen on Monk. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Friday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talented advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Atlanta calls timeout. checked in for Walker Kessler. Okoro comes in for Neesmith. Jackson, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And it's Josh Christopher in for Hayes. Here's Christopher. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Onside, Barrett sinks the triple. Barrett's got 7.
We're finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
There's 45 seconds left in the third. Randall with the bucket.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now, here's Barrett. He has 7. Over Jackson. Capella inside. Stewart on him. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Davison. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Randall outside. Misses the 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Atlanta leads by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Jackson. He's out there with Devin Booker. Isaiah Stewart out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Phillips in at the 4 slot.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside, Fox. Pass to Connaughton. Capella dishes to Fox. And here's Martin. Here's Capella, guarded by Stewart. And it's Capella missing. Atlanta leading by 5. Okoro kicks to Booker. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And Capella sends it back.
Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Connaughton finds Fox. Outside, Martin. Capella sets a screen for Martin. His 3-pointers off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. closer look here for the Warriors. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Capella. Toppin comes in for Buzelis. It's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Malik Monk in for Pat Connaughton. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. You can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Toppin. Monk for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
A guy with complete faith in those mechanics. Monk downs the catch and shoot.
Booker the pass to Neesmith. Out to the wing. Now here's Hayes. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Here's Booker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
In the NBA, I'm not sure if anyone is quicker than De'Aaron Fox. I mean, when he gets going and he's moving north to south, you are pretty much helpless defensively.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point game. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Well, the D's trying to limit the looks that Booker is getting, but he's terrific around the rim.
Fox with it. Monk outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Atlanta leading by 8. Here's Booker. Pass to Hayes. Randall left side. Got it. Good job in the low post. Randall's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Here's Fox. Rebound, Atlanta. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Toppin against Kessler. Booker looking around. Shoots over Fox. No good from Booker. Warriors trail by 10. And here is Fox. Pass to Monk. It's rebounded by Neesmith.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Atlanta.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Jackson dishes to Okoro. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Stewart with the screen on Connaughton. Stewart misses. Now Fox. Beyond the arc. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient. Let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.